I taught a class this morning. The issue, this is a world religions class, and I was talking today about the theodicy debate between Augustine and Pelagius in the 4th century. If I believe in God, and that God is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, and yet I acknowledge the existence of evil, then why doesn't God stop it? Now, that's a very important question for a Christian or a Muslim. I don't think so much for a Jew, but for a Christian or a Muslim. And that's why Christians and Muslims have been dealing with this theodicy issue for centuries. My Hindu influence here would say it all works out in the wash. You know, what appears to be evil in a particular lifetime could just be the method for working out karma. If I believe in only one lifetime and I see an innocent person suffering, and I don't buy this issue that, oh, God gives us suffering for test. What is the test that a 2-month-old baby born to a crack-addicted mother that ends up getting beaten to death? That's not a test for that kid. It's no lesson for that kid. So I don't buy that. As a child, I was taught that all humans are created equal, and yet I saw that they weren't, because I was very confined to a belief in a single lifetime. And so I saw, no, they're not. You know, this kid is born poor, we're born poor, they're born rich. You know, we're born this, or they're born. I didn't see that. But when I started reading Buddhism initially, and then I read Mahatma Gandhi's a commentary that he did on the Bhagavad Gita, and all of a sudden, the idea of rebirth, it fit like an old pair of shoes. I'm like, oh, this is comfortable. That makes a lot of sense to me. So what I personally see is that we go through various forms, various schoolings, and that one lifetime to the next is to me much like one semester to the next in school. You have certain teachings this semester, certain classes, and at the end of the semester they're gone, and you go on to a new set of classes. But you do bring one thing with you, your GPA. And the GPA is your karma, your book of karma. So when you enter the next lifetime, you come in with your karmic GPA, and it's going to influence the lessons I need to learn in this lifetime. And so that's how I see it. So evil in any one particular lifetime is, it's like a difficult class. We got to go through them, and there's lessons that we need to learn. The greatest sufferings that I have gone through have been the greatest teachers for me. Had I not gone through those, I would not have the knowledge and the compassion that I think I have today. They can also make you bitter. And I think the difference between a make or break situation on experiencing what we call evil, experiencing pain, is am I able to step back and to see its ultimate? Can there be a meaning? We all have to give meaning to our lives. If there is a sense, we talk about senseless violence. We never talk about senseless goodness. Because goodness makes sense to us. Violence doesn't. We need to be able to step back and make a sense of that violence, to make a sense of that pain. That's what my religious beliefs do for me. That's what a belief in reincarnation does for me. It gives me the vehicle for making sense of what happens. And that's what I try to share with my students, though I don't tell my students you have to believe in reincarnation within their own. But when asked, that's generally how I respond to them. I mean, that kind of thing. That's how I personally put it together.